Well, we would like to continue advancing in the delivery of this podcast, but we would like to make a different program, a different delivery. Believe it is necessary to start updating ourselves, or we'll say to keep up with the times. We have titled this podcast, which is a sort of an immediate delivery necessary to stay up to date, as said before, in relation to the events that are being produced constantly in the world, and to which normally we do not have a sort of interpretation or translation of the events or facts that are being given or that are signaling the path of the things that will continue into the future. We have titled this podcast In the Whispers because there is a lot of gossip, there is a lot of information that is necessary to release and that our public has to have in some way as pending, as fundamental, as knowledge that we will be trying to use by this means. One of the things that we have to be clear, always remember that the turbulence still does not end. We have a great turbulence that is affecting the religious markets, the financial markets, the geopolitical markets, and regretfully also the spiritual markets. So it's a situation, it's a terrible, complicated turbulence, and one has to be able to maneuver in order to avoid committing some mistakes. Said this, do not forget also that we continue in the era of the hammer. Still, the sickle has not entered in operation. The hammer still has not been able to give it the opportunity to enter. That is because of the same turbulence. Actually, the different councils that control a great part of the world are in view, are involved, we'll say, in a series of problematicals that have not been able, and are difficult to try to solve. One of the gossips that travels actually many circuits is the gossip regarding what is happening in some part of Orient. And what is very well known is that this mobilization of a great quantity of people will only bring to fulfillment, according to the gossip, a prophecy which is carved in a rock, a big rock. That is what is being seen, what is being shared, what is being leaked regarding this matter. That the mobilization that is being given in a particular region has to do with a prophecy that is soon to be fulfilled and that is carved, that is found, that is written in a big rock. Leave this to you because that is the gossip that is circulating in those sectors. There is also another gossip circulating that there is a monarch that has been left disillusional for some situations that have been given, that is disposed to make a strange alliance, a strange convention, a strange interchange of things with another personage that for a great part, or a part of an extreme of the world, well, that is unthinkable, that cannot be, that cannot happen. Another gossip of which there is much talking that is happening and that is being talked a lot in some circuits has to do with the approximation of a short war that will happen soon between two nations. It will be short, the truth, said by the ones that leak this information is that it will be short. We are also waiting an economic negative effect blow that will happen to a nation. We are also waiting that because that is already coming. The Council of the East has already pronounced. They say, that is the gossip, that it has pronounced upon to agree for a nation to be hit in an economic and a financial way. So in conclusion, there are many things to say, many things to talk, but we wanted to leave in this little, in short segment, this little podcast in the whispers, that we will continue giving more information so that you can have information about the future of what will be happening. But we will not do it very precise because, as you should know, it's dangerous, right? So we appreciate the attention given. We always invite you to write us to the last church 7 in number, okay, gmail.com. You can keep track of our productions, so then we will continue sharing gossips in relation to what is happening and will happen in the world, and to what is expected to occur in the world. Because the situations are, because of the problem that we have due to the turbulence, we'll say very complex, very complicated.